Bună ziua! Bine ați venit! So today I don't know quite what to call this vlog, this video. It's about differences between your expectations and the reality of living in Romania. So what you should know before coming to Romania, I suppose. I've been here now for 5 years. It's been a great pleasure every moment, and I feel fairly well integrated. I have a friendship group. I'm an abonat of Universitatea Craiova, so I go to the football with my friends. I have a little group of friends in my local area. I have a family here, so things are going well. First thing I'd say is the language. If you move to a foreign country, you have to learn the language to be able to integrate. You can assume that some people will speak English, if you're English or American, but not everyone. Younger people will speak English. You won't have any trouble in cafes, bars, restaurants. You can always get by with English. But I mean, if you're coming to Romania, you've got to learn the language, and the language is not easy. It is a Romance language, but for me it's been the most difficult period, because I probably didn't work hard enough on learning the language initially. Then I hired a teacher for a couple of years. And since then, it's been better because I've got the basics sorted out, so I can get by. I'm at about B2 level in terms of the European language proficiency grade. So I'm not at the C level at all, and I hope to be one day, but we'll see. So the first thing is learn the language, because then you'll be able to communicate with people. And obviously in Romania, as in every other country, there are regional differences in terms of vocabulary, in terms of pronunciation. So learn how to speak Romanian. If you want to work here, it is possible, but you probably need to speak. You need to speak Romanian. I've been offered 2 jobs here, teaching English or French or German. I was a language teacher in a previous existence. But to be honest, I'm retired, and I taught for 32 years, and that's enough. That's enough for me. So I didn't really want to work. I'm a pensioner. You need to get your documents in order, and that means not just having your documents, but having the Hague apostille, so the EU apostille stamp on your documents to prove that they are genuine and haven't been forged. So make sure you get those. If you have a marriage certificate or a birth certificate, make sure you have that Hague apostille. You can get it here in Romania, but it's easier to get it in your home country before you come. What will change when you come to Romania? Well, you're going to miss things about your home country. What do I miss about the UK? Well, I've got children in the UK. My mother's still in the UK. I miss some foods. I miss mustard. I miss crackers, which you can't get here. There was a company that used to send products or sell products in Romania from the UK, Marmite being an example, but sadly they went bust because they probably didn't have enough customers. enough customers. Why wouldn't they have enough customers? Well, there are only about, my friend Chris from the embassy tells me there are 3,000 Brits living in Romania. I think it's probably more like 2,000, 2,500. We are 4 in Craiova, and I've been able to ascertain. Craiova is a city of 330,000 people, and there are 4 Brits here. So, yeah, if you're looking to set up an expat group, this is not the city for you. You might as well go to Bucharest or Brașov or Sibiu or Timișoara even. So you're going to find more Brits there. But I've got a question. Why would you want to socialise with Brits? If you're in Romania, you've got a Romanian family, which I have. I'm very lucky to have. And you've got Romanian friends, which I also have. So socialise with them, improve your language skills, get used to lifestyle here in Romania. Don't create some Benidorm-like community where you don't speak the language and you go out for your full English breakfast and your Sunday lunch. No. That's not what living abroad is about. Not for me anyway. Maybe for you. Be prepared for some differences in climate. I've found this quite difficult because it's been really hot this summer. Temperatures here in the south, in Oltenia, have been approaching 40 degrees. They've certainly been high 30s. We're due to have another wave of heat, 36 to 38, and that is tricky to deal with. It's not so much during the day, it's at night time when it doesn't go below 25, 26, so it's difficult. So you have to use air conditioning, you have to learn to cope with air conditioning, and air conditioning is maybe not good for your health, because it really dries the air in your apartment. The climate is fairly extreme, although less so than when I was first in Romania about 7 years ago. There were piles of snow and ice outside in the winter. Not anymore. I think we had 1 day of snow here in Craiova, but we are in the extreme south of the country, so it's going to be warmer here than anywhere else. We don't get much snow. We don't get winters like we used to. In the past, the winters were very cold here. Now I think we're seeing the impact of global warming, and we're not having those extremes of temperature. If you move to Romania, get used to bureaucracy. I'm now in week 3 of waiting for my casier judiciar. I need that before I can get my permis de ședere permanent. Just accept it. Things take longer. I had this similar experience in France. I lived in France for a while, and they're great lovers of bureaucracy. So be prepared to wait. Be prepared for government officials to not be entirely cooperative with your questions or demands, but don't worry about it. You'll get there in the end. When you come here in the summer, you're going to hear planes going overhead. That's not just planes going to England. My plane goes at 6:15 from Craiova every morning, so I hear it because it goes over our block. You're going to hear planes spraying insecticide, and they do that between the hours of about 6 and 11 every morning. Well, they have done this week anyway. That's to kill the insects, to kill the cockroaches, but the cockroaches are not that stupid. So what they do is if they haven't been killed, and you find them outside, dead on the pavements, they'll come inside. So you may find some cockroaches inside your apartment because they're trying to escape the insecticide. They're some of the smartest critters on the planet. Someone said to me, if there's a nuclear explosion, cockroaches will survive. I can believe it, because they seem to know when the planes spraying insecticide are coming over, and they avoid it. I talked in a previous video about the single names that Romanian stars adopt. So we have Ruby, we have Smiley, we have Antonia. Everyone knows who they are. Also athletes. The Olympics have just started, and we've had Nadia on the boat. Everyone knows Nadia Comaneci, the greatest athlete in the world, who scored the perfect tens. And she was on the boat, which was rocking about, and she was next to one of the Williams sisters. I don't know which one. And the Williams sister was a bit worried because the boat was rocking to and fro, and she clung on to Nadia. Nadia, of course, perfect balance, was able to support this American tennis player star, and had perfect balance, so was able to help her out. So if you call someone Nadia, you know who you're talking. Haji. Hey. Now he has a son, so maybe his son will play well. Who knows? Simona. Well, there's only one Simona, and she's a tennis player. And of course, Nasty. And there was a film made of his life recently. I haven't seen it, but it's entitled Nasty. Last point, is Romania safe if you're coming here? Yes, it is. I mean, I felt safer in this country than just about in any other. Even going around early in the morning, I go out for a walk to avoid the heat, and you will feel safe here. I was born and brought up in London and in the UK, and I can assure you, you'd have nothing to worry about. Okay, so a few ideas there. If you're moving to Romania, if you're looking forward to coming, I wish you every success. You'll have a fantastic time, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. La rivedere. Mulțumesc.